on, guys? I want to do a little video for the Wild Edibles series. And I've talked about this before, but I want to show the difference between blackberries and raspberries. They look almost identical, but here's a little patch of blackberries. And the reason I know that these are blackberries and not raspberries is the fact that when you pull them off, okay, or harvest them, if you notice, it leaves that little plug-in. Let me see if I can use this as a background so it's not so blurry. The inside of the little cone stays with the blackberry. This is a ripe blackberry, all right, and quite delicious. But I'm going to show you the difference between that and a raspberry. So once again, when you harvest them and you pull them off, that little cone on the inside stays, as opposed to raspberries. They'll actually it'll stay on the plant and it'll be a hollow cavity on the inside. So let me show you one more time up top here. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's not too blurry. Hold on, let me see if I can get this to focus. Yeah, maybe not. I'm using my phone here. Don't know. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right, when I pluck this off, you can see how that stem looks. It actually breaks off on the inside. Okay, whereas with the raspberries, that'll be hollow and it'll stay on the plant. So I'm gonna go find some wild raspberries right now and I'll give you a demonstration on that. Alright, so I found some raspberries. Alright, it actually looks like mulberry next to it. I'm still trying to figure out this 100%. Here are some raspberries, okay? Leaves, the structure of the plant, thorns, the whole thing, it's very, very similar. The difference, again, is when you harvest the fruit or pluck it. So let me see if this is in frame. Alright, which it looks like it is. When I pull this off, you can see this is completely hollow on the inside, and it stays, that little cone or center stays on the plant. That's the difference between the blackberries and the raspberries. And there are two beetles having sex.
Did you realise that sexual intercourse is going on right now under your very noses?
Oh, you'll have to show that on YouTube. Try to get this to focus a little bit. There we go. Nope. There we go. Getting it on. Oh, I guess they don't like an audience. I don't know how that one's going to taste, but we'll take it. But yeah, again, as I pull this, hopefully you guys can see this. You can see that center pulls right out. Okay, so it's hollow on the inside. And that stays completely on the plant. That's the difference between blackberries and raspberries. So a lot of ripe ones here. I'm going to continue to harvest. I'm actually making some homemade jam for the family. Super hot day today. It's in the mid-90s. Sweating balls. Whoa, damn it. I dropped one. That's what I get for filming and picking. Now, just when I'm harvesting these, because I know I'm going to be able to come back here in the future, I'm not going to pick everything. If something's not quite ripe, I'll leave it and I'll get it next week or whatever. And you leave some for the birds. So here's another little group of them down here. All right, a little bit smaller. Of course, the bigger they are, the more, and the darker color they are, the more ripe and juicier. But you guys get the idea. There's another one in there. All right, completely hollow. And there's tons and tons of blackberries here. And these ones are small. As time goes on, there's literally thousands. Not as many raspberries, and you really kind of have to look sometimes deep. And yes, you're going to get friggin' little prickers in you the whole time, but if you dig deep, you find stuff like that. Alright, some good ones. So let me put this in my little collection. I'm doing blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Alright, so there's my haul so far. And I'm hoping by the time I'm done, this will at least be like halfway filled. But again, wild blackberries, wild raspberries, and wild blueberries. Oh, it smells great. Nice and fresh. Make sure when you're picking, take any bugs off. This is literally just out in the open, so they might be full of bugs and little crap like that. Obviously don't pick anything that looks funky. If there's a bug sitting on it, don't pick it. But anyway, I gotta show you this. My Aunt Jemima look. See, I'm sweating. Sweating, guys. It's hot. Look at the sun. Sun up there. I don't know where the sun is, but I'm dying. I'm dying out here. And yeah, that's that. So free food, huh? So I'm talking about free meal.